deficit of 2.
Taj, are we up or down?
Up! Yes!
Just testing.
Kerching!
Sound of the rude boys.
Kerching.
Tick tock, don't stop.
Got good when I hear the tick tock. Can you handle it? Won't you put your hands up?
Rude boys say it's all good. Are we gonna make noise to the sound of the rude boys?
Great. I'll be in touch. Yes! Rude Boy has just acquired the rights to sell the merchandise for the Supreme Mayhem Wrestling Alliance.
You mean that was the guy from SWAT?
No way, Seymour.
Excellent negotiating. I can't believe it, SWAT.
Okay, could you both stop saying smart and listen? There's one tiny, weeny little problem. They got this wrestler coming over on an exhibition tour in Europe. Jack the Jackhammer Payne.
Well, with a name like that, you'd have to become a wrestler.
Anyway, he's never been away before, so his manager wants him to stay in a homely environment so he doesn't get too nervous before fights.
So?
So, he's gonna have to stay with one of us. Obviously, we can't tell anyone who he really is, and whoever he stays with is gonna have to have a really good cover story.
Yeah, excellent point.
To pull this off, it's gonna take quick thinking, intelligence, and the ability to remember details.
I'll do it. No, I'm quick thinking, intelligent, and... What's that last one again?
Face it, Taj, mate. It's gonna have to be you.
A thank you would be nice. Oh, thanks. Too late now.
Carisha, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Neither can I. The way these people act. Manners cost nothing. Just because we're waitresses, people make assumptions. Yeah, like we're here to serve them or something.
That is why you're here.
Not as far as I'm concerned. I'm not just a waitress. I'm an actress who happens to be serving food and drinks. That's right. And I'm not just a waitress, am I? Well, you're going to LA next year, so you're a future world traveller. Yes! I'm a future world traveller who will almost certainly marry a movie star. Oh, good one. Don't even think about it.
Sorry. Oh, hell.
Patrick? What happened?
It's the Burr brothers again.
Patrick. You've got to start standing up for yourself.
Yeah, I tried, but they pulled my blazer over my head, and then I couldn't see what I was supposed to be standing up to anymore.
Jazmin, what are you up to?
We're instigating a zero-tolerance policy on unacceptable customer behaviour. We're going to fine people if they're not being polite enough to us.
Oh, great! This week's special offer, burger, chips and a free side order of earring from Jazmin and Carisha. Where is Carisha anyway?
No, she's gone to get a collection tin. I found this. Some blind guy was giving them away. Really? OK, let's draw up a list of offences. Number 1, not saying please and thank you. Ooh, being too noisy when we're trying to read celebrity news. Messy eaters, I can't stand that. And a £2 fine for under-tipping.
Of course, it's purely optional, sir.
Yeah, your choice entirely.
Okay, if we're gonna make this thing work, we have to be completely clear on the cover story.
What about him?
Omar's in on it. He's getting 0.25% of any of the profits.
2%.
0.5%. Now listen up. This is the way it's gonna work. Operation Deceive Mum, or ODM as it will be known. This figure here represents Mum, the target. We'll engage her in a diamond formation. I'll be leading, doing the bulk of the fibbing. Seymour, you won't be deceiving Mum directly, although you will have to back me up on everything I say.
Okay, but I'm not wearing that T-shirt.
It's just for the diagram.
Why'd you put me in straps? Nobody else has them. I don't suit straps.
Does it really matter?
I look fat.
You're a stick man.
You're just saying that.
No one has to wear stripes, okay? Now, Omar, if I get in any trouble, I will call on you for the emotional blackmail attack. Code name EBA.
I know what to do.
What do you want me to do, Geese?
You won't have a speaking role as such. Instead, I am going to stick to your strengths. You'll be doing two things in this operation. Smiling and nodding.
Gotcha. Or should I say?
Perfect. Let's do this.
All right, guys?
Mum, would it be all right if I had an exchange student over to stay for a couple of nights?
An exchange student?
It's a school thing.
That's right. It's a school thing.
He was supposed to stay with Seymour.
Yes, he was.
But, everyone at Seymour's house is sick. He cooked some dodgy shellfish and, gave them all food poisoning.
Oh, no, really?
That's right. I gave everybody food poisoning. It's a real mess back there.
So, you see, this exchange student has nowhere else to stay.
I don't know, Taj. It's very short notice.
Omar, EBA, go.
Come on, Taj, it's not fair. Mum's got enough on her plate. We don't want to bother her with our stupid school stuff.
You're right, bro. Even though she's always saying I should get more involved in school activities, but this just isn't on.
Yeah, so what? It would have broadened our cultural horizons, but our education shouldn't be an inconvenience to Mum.
If it's only for a couple of days, I suppose it won't be too much trouble.
Cool. Thanks, Mum.
Tell your mum I hope she feels better, Seymour.
Yes, I will, thanks.
You never told me your mum was ill. What's wrong with her, Geese? Gotcha, Geese.
What was that one? Oh, nice smile when I bought me his coffee. This is getting pretty full. I know. Once I add my half to the LA fund, it would be Brad Pitt. Here I come, baby.
Girls, this penalty system has gone too far.
How do you mean?
You fined a guy for having disproportionately big hands.
He was making our portions look small.
Oh, but even so, he was a paying customer, and I'm ordering you to stop fining people now.
What? That's an unacceptable tone of voice. I'm fining you £5 for creating a hostile workplace environment, Jazz.
But you... No, don't. You... Put it...
Yes, Mr. Wallace, it's all sorted. I have found the perfect place for Jack to stay. And while he's there, he should just act like one of the family and not even think about wrestling. In fact, he shouldn't even mention it. That way he won't get stressed. Great. Bye. It's all sorted. His manager's gonna have a word. I am meeting Jack, the Jackhammer Payne, this afternoon in the chill.
This is never going to work, Taj. You're going to get caught.
No way. Mum will be cool. I can handle her. Although, we mustn't leave Jack alone with her.
We'll have to bring him into school with us.
Yeah, and we can say he's my cousin visiting from America.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, we could call it Operation Taj's Cousin Visiting from the USA, or OTCV FTUSA for short, or
Look, we don't need to give it a name. We just need to keep our story straight.
Yeah, well, count me out. I don't think rude boys should be doing this sort of thing anyway. Televised wrestling just encourages violence.
Come on, Alex. It's harmless. It's just like going to see a pantomime.
Yeah, a pantomime where Buttons body slams Mother Goose, then hits her with a folding chair.
Studies have shown that portrayals of aggressive behaviour in the media can have a detrimental effect on society in general, particularly in children under the age of 14. So, in conclusion, I am totally against wrestling in any form whatsoever.
So you can help us or what?
No.
Okay, fine. We don't need your help. The Rude Boy crew can pull this off, no problem.
I'm not sure it's going to be that easy.
What makes you say that?
Because
I think that might be the jackhammer.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me! Right. That's £2 for being ignorant and a £5 for obstructing the passageway.
So, while you're here, just pretend like this is your home.
What have you got in there, geese?
Just my costume and a couple of changes of underwear.
Man, they must be some big pants.
Yeah, massive.
You saying I'm fat? Because that ain't polite.
No, we weren't saying anything.
Oh, no way.
There's one thing I can't stand is folk who ain't polite.
Mum, this is Jack.
Hi, Jack. Nice to meet you.
You too, ma'am.
Make yourself at home. He's quite big for his age, isn't he?
Well, you know Americans, Mum. They supersize everything.
This is what I'll need to eat.
Okay.
Every day.
Right. How long are you staying here for again?
Just a couple of days. You'll hardly notice he's here.
May I just say what a beautiful home you have here, Mrs. Lewis.
Oh, well, thank you, Jack. How kind of you to notice.
Well, my mom always says politeness costs nothing.
Now, maybe I can get you something to eat. How do you like your omelette?
With 16 eggs and a steak.
That was amazing.
Mrs. Lewis, you are an excellent cook.
Well, it's nice to finally have someone who appreciates my cooking.
Would you mind if I help clear the table, like I do for Mama back home?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Your mother's a very lucky woman.
Are you sure my manager wanted me to wear this?
Hey, that's what he said.
Yeah, and you blend perfectly.
He's all right. He's our cousin.
I know a guy who's got a costume like this. Bubba the Bully. He's got a special move where he gives you a wedgie and hangs you from the top rope by your underwear.
Oh, doesn't that hurt?
Sure does. Getting flashbacks right now.
Look, he said he wanted you to hang amongst the fans. See what they're like over here. Think of it as research.
Research. Right. Hey, kid, I want to pick your brains. Hey, come back!
He's gonna be trouble, Taj.
It's only for a few hours. How bad can he be?
Run for your lives. Get away if you can. It's Jackhammer, and he's come to bring the prey.
Jack! What are you doing?
Research. I was seeing how fans over here respond to my intimidating entrance.
Well, that seems to be working. But I think you might want to keep a lower profile, though. You know, be more of a backstage observer. Know what I mean? Oh, I've got to get this. Off some air or something. You set off the smoke alarm.
I'll tell ya, this sucks. Babysitting for that big donut Jack.
Yeah, and have you seen the way he eats? It's disgusting.
I know. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. The big sucker.
Are you mocking me? Because that ain't polite.
Guys, have you seen Jack?
He went that way.
I wish you guys would stop messing around and try and be a bit helpful sometimes.
Come on, Daddy. Keep wriggling.
No way. I've got maths. I actually prefer this. Oh.
Jack, have you ever considered a career that doesn't involve fighting?
No way. I've been arrested since I was real young. I was wearing spandex pants before I could read.
That is young.
Yeah, 14. I was always getting into fights as a kid. Then I grew so big and all, it just came natural.
You know, there are ways of dealing with conflict other than wrestling.
You mean like kickboxing?
No, not kickboxing. Here, I want you to look at this booklet.
Conflict resolution strategies?
Oi! Watch it! then. Come on, Leon. Come on, Patrick.
So, instead of opening a can of whip ass on the guy, I should use communication to build rapport?
Yes. Then try to transform the problem into a positive outcome.
And that don't mean clotheslining him?
That's right.
So, you're saying sometimes a hug can be better than a headlock?
Give it a try.
You're right, this is better.
Okay. You put me down now, Jack.
Jack, you're here. Great. Wait here a moment. Excuse me, guys.
Right, you're for it, Lewis.
Yeah, we have to get past my cousin first. Get him, Jack.
What do you mean?
You know, put him down. Bring the pain.
Well, I could do that, but perhaps there is a way to achieve a more positive outcome for all parties.
What?
You see, what I think you guys need to do is get together in a neutral space and brainstorm a solution to your differences.
Yeah, that sounds like a much better plan.
Yeah, come on, Lewis. Let's brainstorm.
Good enthusiasm, guys. Man, this stuff really works.
There you are, Jack. So, you all set for tonight?
Yeah, I think I am. But you know what? I'm gonna try some new moves.
That was the worst wrestling bout I have ever seen.
Yeah, he really lost the crowd when he started hugging the exterminator.
Trying to talk things out with Baron von Hurt didn't go down too well either.
I think you did brilliantly. I'm really glad I had that little chat with him.
Little chat.
Okay, I think I got all the cobwebs and I changed all the light bulbs like you asked.
It's a shame it's your last day with us, Jack. I'm really going to miss you. I was planning to repaint the kitchen ceiling next week. I'll see you before you go.
Jack, I decided to forgive you for what happened yesterday. I think the problem was the sugar loaf. So I made you a special omelette with added marshmallow from Lucky O's and the raisins from fruit crackers.
Thanks, Omar. But you know, what I did yesterday was a good thing. And I'm betting you sorted out all your issues with those little guys.
No, I hid in my locker for 3 hours until they went away.
That's what I should have done against the exterminator. Oh.
Taj, it's his choice what he does up there in the ring.
Yes, but he's a wrestler, Alex, and the fans expect to see him get involved in a fight. Occasionally.
Guys, let's not argue here. Let's just acknowledge each other's feelings and move forward.
You see, that is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about.
There's no point in arguing, Taj. Just accept it and let's move forward. Tell you what, Jack, why don't you hug Taj instead?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Carlton, what are all these cards on the tables?
Do you like them? They're the new customer feedback forms. Customers fill them in, and if they feel you're not being polite enough, I dock your wages.
That's not fair.
Manners cost nothing, but rudeness does.
I've had Jack's manager on the phone all morning, asking me why his new star's gone soft. What'd you tell him? I told him that it was a blip, and that I'd have him back to his meanest, most aggressive form in time for his next bout.
That's not going to happen. Jack is a changed person.
He's not changed. He's just momentarily confused.
Accept it, Taj. You've lost this one. Jack is in a beautiful, calm, conflict-free state. Nothing you can do will change that.
She's right, mate. He's as calm as custard.
Maybe. But all we need to do is get Jack riled.
And how are you going to manage that?
Don't you mean how are we going to manage that?
No, it'd have to be you geese. We can't go near him. We just wind him up.
Yeah, he gets annoyed every time he sees us.
Exactly.
Oh, Taj, no.
Oh, Taj, no.
Excuse me, Rachel. Yeah, in a minute. I mean, I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting. How might I be of service to you?
That's what I like to see. Attentive service equals happy customers.
Yeah, and exhausted staff. We're having too much passes on now. We can't just ignore people.
Look, Jack, it's Danny and Seymour. What have you two been up to?
Well, we were just discussing how all wrestlers are big, stupid meatheads.
Beg your pardon?
We were just saying that all wrestlers are meatheads. It's probably because their parents are meatheads, especially their mothers.
Jack, just ignore them. They're trying to make you angry.
It's working.
Use the breathing exercises we talked about. Taj, I know what you're doing. Call them off.
I don't know what you mean, Alex. Danny and Seymour are just chatting. What was that about Jack's mother?
Well, we were saying since Jack is stupid even by wrestling standards, his mother must be really, really stupid and ugly.
Don't you ever talk about my mama like that.
Keep calm, Jack. Remember, avoid confrontation.
And one more thing.
My conflict resolution booklet.
Yeah, I think that's done it. Leg it.
That's it. I've had it with you guys.
Go.
You know what I'm gonna do with you? I am gonna talk to you about your unreasonable behavior and see if we can come to a mutual understanding.
Oh, what have you done to him, Alex?
And I suppose you expect me just to clean up after you?
Excuse me, miss, but I was talking to these guys.
Yeah, well, I'm talking to them now, so back out, you lanky Yankee.
That's it. You've made me do this.
Jack, no.
I'm giving you a 0 on your politeness feedback card.
Right, that's it.
Oh, what is she doing to him?
I think she's trying to put him in that skip.
A skinny girl like her could never lift. Oh no, she's done it.
Right, anyone else got a problem with the service in this place?
No, fine. No, I think it's great.
Ah. Back for dessert, are ya?
Oh, no, that'll be good. I just wanted you to show me that incredible move you did out there.
All right, but it will cost ya.
Jack, after all we talked about, you want to go back to wrestling again?
Oh, yeah. You see, as I lay there on the street with Carisha stomping on my neck, I had a moment of clarity. Wrestling is my life. And I will always be grateful to you, Carisha, for dumping me in that skip. But it was in that skip that I truly found myself.
Show me the money, Skip boy.
I think I might have overcated again. I just can't get used to him not being here.
Actually, I can go an omelette.
Really?
Yeah. I decided I'm gonna bulk up a bit.
The Supreme Mayhem Wrestling Alliance merchandise is selling like crazy. Everyone loves the Jackhammer. Kerching!
Hey, he's on. Turn it up.
I'm here with comeback kid Jack, the Jackhammer Payne. Jack, tell us about some of those spectacular new moves.
Well, I've got a new favorite throw. I call it a chill grill spin.
I can't believe it. Carisha's made him more dangerous than ever.
Don't stress, Alex. Jack's happy. Rude Boy's doing great. Nobody's really suffered. It's like I said, nobody takes this stuff seriously.
Oi! Leave him alone!
Oh, what are you doing?
It's okay, Leon. I've been eating omelettes all night and studying the Jackhammer's moves. I'll deal with these two.
Nice moves, Omar.
Sound of the rude boys.